everyone, this is Farina and today we are here with a video on Asamukta Hastas, that means the single-handed mudras that are present in Bharatnattyam. So from this video you can learn about 28 types of Asamukta Hastas or the single-handed mudras and enhance your dancing skills. So let's get started. First in our list we have the very conventional mudra, which is known as Pataka, which is simply shown as this way. If you do your hands like this, it will be showing you the upper portion of your hand, which is known as the hasta. For Pataka, you just simply softly need to bend down your thumbnail and it gives you the mudra called Pataka, which means flag in Sanskrit. Now the next mudra is also related to Pataka, which is the Tripataka. For Tripataka, you need to again softly bend down your marriage finger. You cannot have it like this because this thing will create the wrong gesture. For Pataka, you need to have all your fingers accordingly. So this is known as Tripataka, which denotes the three colors of your flag, basically denoting the Indian flag, which consists of orange, green and white color. Now the next mudra is also related to Pataka, known as the Ardha Pataka. For Ardha Pataka, you need to bend down two of your fingers. Now this is known as Ardha Pataka. Don't do this or that, or don't overbend your fingers, just have it like softly, gently. This one. I will be showing you guys the front view as well as the side view so that we can accordingly do the mudras. So this is known as the Ardha Pataka. So the three Pataka related mudras are Pataka, Tripataka, Ardha Pataka. Now for the next one we have Kachari Mukhya. For Kachari Mukhya, you just need to grasp your two fingers with the thumbnail and then wide open, like cross over your two fingers like this. So this is known as Kachari Mukhya. Now Kachari in Sanskrit means the scissors. So Kachari Mukhya basically denotes two scissors. So this is Kachari Mukhya. The two mouth of the scissors will be denoted with two of your fingers. So this is known as Kachari Mukhya. After Kachari Mukhya, we have another beautiful mudra, which is known as Mayura. For Mayura, you just need to, for Kachari Mukhya, you had two of your fingers like this. So for Mayura, you just need to wide open this one. And there you got your mudra called Mayura, which basically denotes to a peacock. So this is known as Mayura. Mayura is quite famous for denoting the animal peacock. And then we have another mudra named Ardha Chandra. So this is Ardha Chandra. If we have it slightly rotated, you can see why it is called Ardha Chandra. Otherwise it is shown like this. It can be shown in this way. So this is Ardha Chandra, which means the half moon. So we can see the half moon looks like this, but in Bharatnattyam we show it like this. So this is Ardha Chandra. Another Chandra related mudra is known as the Chandra Kala, which is the phases of moon. So Ardha Chandra is this, Chandra Kala is this. This is the half moon, this is the phases of moon. So these two are the Chandra related mudras. After that, we have Arala. Arala is simple, just have your hands in the position of Pataka and bend down your index finger like this. So this is known as Arala. It is basically denoting the peak of a mountain. So this is the mudra called Arala. It can be also pronounced as Arula and sometimes Arala, which means the peak of a mountain. Then we have Shukatunda. So Shukatunda basically looks like this. You have one finger bends, then another one open, another finger bend down, and then another one open. This is known as the parrot's beak. So this is Shukatunda. After Shukatunda, we have another beautiful mudra, very conventional and very much used, which is known as Mushti. For Mushti, you need to have all the fingers bent inside and then your thumbnail supporting all of them or like tightly binding all of them. So this is known as mushti, which basically demonstrates power or a feast. So this is mushti. And from mushti position, if we have our thumbnail wide open like the like button, which you guys all should react on in the react section, is known as Shikhara. This mudra is known as Shikhara. Shikhara basically refers to the power, the heroism. So if you are denoting someone or something which can be also said in Hindi as Veer or Veer, we use this mudra which is known as Shikhara. Shikhara. It's not Shikhara, it's Shikara. It shows the heroism. After Shikhara we have Kapitha. This one. All your fingers should be bent inside and the index finger should be upon the thumbnail in such position, and this is known as Kapitha. Kapitha basically refers to the goddess of wealth, which is basically Saraswati, which is basically Devi Lakshmi. So this is known as Kapitha. The mudra Kapitha shows the goddess of wealth. Now next on our list we have Suchi. So you have to have your index finger wide open and all the other fingers should not be bent inside. It should be open like this and your thumbnail should be upon them, tightly meeting them, binding them. And this is known as Shuchi. Shuchi is basically used to denote something this or that, to indicate something. So this is Suchi. After Suchi we have Kataka Mukhya. Now for Kataka Mukhya we have three types of mudras. The first one is very conventional, where we have two of our fingers like this. So this is known as Kataka Mukhya. Kataka Mukhya 1. The second Kataka Mukhya can be done in such way. So for that you need this Kapitha position. The middle finger should be bent inside. The third one should be wide open and going forward, and the last one should be open towards the upward direction. So this is known as the Kataka Mukhya as well. Now the third Kataka Mukhya is also looking like this. It is also similar to the one that we had in Arula or Kapitha position. It can be done with like say, two fingers doing the Kapitha position, can be also known as the Kataka Mukhya. Now what does Kataka Mukhya means? Kataka Mukhya means to hold a garland. For holding a garland we have three types of Kataka Mukhya. That means the first one, the second one, and the third one. So I hope you guys will be practicing this more and more, because Kataka Mukhya can be a bit difficult according to which one you are choosing. So this is Kataka Mukhya. After Kataka Mukhya we have the next mudra, which is related to lotus or Padma in Sanskrit. This is the Padma Kaksha. For that you need to have your thumbnail wide straight open and the other fingers should be crooked down like this. So this is known as the bed of lily. So Padma Kaksha can be shown with two of your hands. So this is the mudra known as Padma Kaksha. And for Ala Padma, you just need to wide open all your fingers. So Ala Padma and Padma Kaksha both can be done with single hand. This is Padma Kaksha, Ala Padma, and can be also done with two of your hands. Padma Kaksha, Ala Padma. So after the two lotus related mudras, there is another one which is also related to lotus, but basically it shows the lily, which is Kangula. Kangula is basically to have your middle finger bent inside, not middle finger, sorry, this one. The third finger bent inside and all the other fingers are directed towards the upward direction. This is known as Kangula, which is another beautiful mudra in Bharatnattyam. And after this we have the Padma Kaksha, Ala Padma, Kangula. Now let's talk about denoting some animals in Bharatnattyam. So firstly we have the Sarpashirsha. Just from the Pataka direction or the Pataka mudra, you just need to bend your fingers, not too much, not too less. Just bend your fingers in the medium size and then to the medium size, and then we have what is known as Sarpashirsha, basically denoting to the head of a snake. So you can do this like that. So this is known as Sarpashirsha. After Sarpashirsha, we have another animal related mudra which is known as Simha. So this is basically the face of the Simha. Simha means lion in Sanskrit and Mukhya means face. So this is basically the face of Simha, and this too can be denoted as the ears. So this is Simha. So to demonstrate there was a lion in the forest, we use this mudra which is known as Simha. Now from Simha we have another animal which is Mrigamukha. Now from Mrigamukha you need to do your fingers like this. So this is Mrigamukha. From Simha to have your index finger all down with the other two, and then thumb finger or the thumbnail wide open. This is known as this Mrigamukha. Mrigamukha basically denotes to the face of a deer. So basically it is known as Simhamukha. It also denotes the animal deer. So this is Mrigamukha, this is Simhamukha, and this is Sarpashirsha. All three are denoting to the heads of any sort of like all those respective animals. And after we're done with that, now we come to the very beautiful mudra, which was unexpected from me that there will be such mudras, which is the Chatura. Chatura means clever or witty in Sanskrit. So this basically denotes someone to be very clever, very witty. So this is known as the Chatura mudra. For Chatura mudra, you need to have all your fingers in the Mrigamukha position, and only the thumbnail should be bended towards the middle of those fingers. This is known as the Chatura mudra. Chatura mudra basically denotes to something clever and witty. After Chatura mudra, we have another mudra which is quite similar to this mudra, which is known as the Hamsa Paksha. For Hamsa Paksha, we have the thumbnail which was located there in the Chatura mudra that will be going inside. So this is known as the Hamsa Paksha. Hamsa means swan in Sanskrit, and Hamsa Paksha means the feather of swans. So this is the Hamsa Paksha mudra. After the Hamsa Paksha mudra, we can actually go for the Hamsasya mudra. Hamsasya means the head of a swan. So this is Hamsasya mudra. Hamsasya is a basically very conventional, so much like widely used mudra. We basically start our Bharatnattyam sometimes with the Hamsasya mudra. Hamsasya can be sometimes quite confusing with the another mudra called Kachaka Mukhya that we saw holding a garland. One type of Kachaka Mukhya can look like this. So this is not Hamsasya. Hamsasya is having 3 of the fingers wide open and only 2 of your fingers. The index finger and the thumb finger should be attached with each other. So this is known as the Hamsasya, and this is known as the Kachaka Mukhya. So there we have all the mudras. Now the last 2 mudras are also a little bit easy or a little bit difficult, you can say. For that we have the first one, Tamrachura. Tamrachura basically refers to cock. So this is basically referring to the mudra that is denoting or demonstrating the animal or the bird, a cock. So this is Tamrachura. Have all your fingers binded together, and only the last finger should be binded and kept away. It shouldn't be like this, it should be like this. So this is known as the Tamrachura mudra. From the Tamrachura mudra, if you have all your fingers tightly binded together like this, it is known as the bud or the Mukula. Mukula means the bud, the knee bud, which is in Bengali known as Mukul and in Hindi known as Mukula, or Sanskrit known as Mukula. So this is the bud mudra or the new bud demonstrating mudra, which is known as Mukula. From Mukula, we have another mudra which is known as the Trishula. So from this one we have this like shivering your hands and showing this mudra can be demonstrating the thing which is known as the trident of Lord Shiva. So this is basically demonstrating the trident of Lord Shiva, or also you can use this for demonstrating any weapon. The weapon of Devi Kali can be also shown with this mudra. So this is known as Trishula. So recapping all the mudras, first we have Pataka, Tripataka, Ardha Pataka, Mayura, Katari Mukhya, Alapadma, Chandrakala, Ardha Chandra, Arala, Shukatunda, Mushti, Shikhara, Kapitha, Kataka Mukhya 1, Kataka Mukhya 2, Kataka Mukhya 3, Suchi, Mukula, Sarpashesha, Mrigamukhya, Simhamukhya, Kangula, Padmakaksha, Alapadma, Chatura, Hamsapaksha, Hamsasya, Trishula, Tamachura. Now the last one, which is a very continuous movement wise mudra, which is known as the Samdamsha, means grasping something. So to grasp, to hold on to something, we use this mudra called Samdamsha. From the Samdamsha position, if you just stop at the end, which can also create the mudra known as Mukula. So this is for today. I hope you guys have learned and enjoyed this video. If you have learned a lot, or if you have found any sort of error, because human is to err, then please do comment down in the comment section. And if you have liked this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much everyone.